So yes, here she is with her beauty. Look at her. She's even got a black background and she makes that glow. How do you do that as a exhausted mom? Like how do you make your background glow? So anyway, such a beautiful soul. So glad I met you. Looking forward to our journey together. And definitely looking forward to this. So I'm gonna let her take it on.
Thank you so much. So happy to be here. What was said earlier, I really love that speaking your truth is courage. Owning your story is living brave. But what I'm going to talk about is when you speak your truth, you transform lives of the people and get paid for it. That's the real empowerment and chance for impact. So that's the angle I'm going to introduce. So you can reclaim your voice, and that's the beautiful part. But then what's next is, do you get income from this? That is where I'm going to. So who are here? I would like to know a little bit of the audience in live. Are you, I'm invisible, not getting invited to speak yet? Or I speak, but it doesn't make me money? Or that I monetize my speaking, but I want bigger rooms? You can put 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Where are you in your journey? Do you have somebody already?
I'm at 2 and asked somebody else the question about how do I jump to number 3 earlier today. So I am locked in.
Love this. We have somebody already speaking, but not getting money yet. Somebody already monetizing, wants bigger rooms. And I am excited to help you get some frameworks how to do this. I'm learning how to change slides. So one of my favorite parts is the framework that I use. Is the way to make your story land is to start from the pain of the audience, the land of dinosaurs, where they want to run away from. They don't want to get eaten by the dinosaurs. So that's the pain point where you can use to start your story. For my case is that I'm doing so much speaking, I get a little bit visibility, but then I don't get any clients. And it's painful because I need to get paid to make impact in the world. So, and then you go to the destination island, the success, the dream. It's like, I speak, I get clients, I make impact in their lives. And that's why I have success in my empowerment, my mission. And then in your storytelling, you start offering the bridge. My solution is the bridge to this island. My solution is how to escape the dinosaurs and get to the dream beachy island. But there's some tricks. Is very important part is baby proofing the bridge. Because you have to make sure that the clients don't fall off the path you have laid out for them. So, for example, in my case, there's usually the best thing to do is use micro stories to break those false beliefs that they have. So one side of the rails for me is that instead of going to small or new podcasts and waste a lot of energy and time and then not getting clients, I will help you to go to strategically authority-aligned global top podcasts. So don't fall off the bridge. And the other rail I have is that you don't just show up in the podcasts. I make sure that you know what to do before, during, and after the interview to actually make money from it. So I make sure you don't fall off the bridge in my bath to the Dream Island. So if you make it so easy, that's why the sale comes inevitable. But it's also important that they know that they can do everything themselves. That means just going to the water under the bridge. It's cold, it's wet, it's a longer road, there are alligators who can bite you, and then finally you end up in the Dream Island as well. But if you want to do it safely, faster, dry, and easily, then that's my path to your Dream Island. So just very practical, like advice for interview, there's the smart follow-up that people don't do. Like you go to the interview, but the leverage happens after it. Like very specific thing to do. Send email to people who get your lead magnet, which I'll tell a little bit more about after, and tell them, since you came from the podcast, I'm offering you something, next steps. Because those people who do this is so little guests do this. Then the other part is when the episode is live and you put it on your website and you make a dedicated page and you ask questions about your episode and you send them personalized follow-up emails. Like most guests stop there, like they just go on the interview and then they don't leverage everything you can do after the show. And so really this little thing, putting every podcast you have been on your website and asking questions about it and sending emails, it can make huge difference. They can ask questions about your specific method, your specific framework, your coaching, your story, and you answer them personally. Nowadays you can even automate personalization, So how to get people to also put their email to you and send them something. Right now, most people offer PDF, but the interactive experience is the way to go because people want two-way engagement, not just document in their computer. So I recommend to use a quiz or assessment, like help them to diagnose their problem, like what I like Sacred You does, like what is your archetype or something that is really interesting for them to know about themselves, and then you get them their interest. Or give away your first chapter of your book. They get much more into your mind than just one short PDF. They really understand your mindset, and then they're more ready to go and take next step with you. Or a masterclass, a live meeting when people can actually come and spend time with you, you build trust with you. So visibility often fails because you go to small audiences and there's not enough your ideal customers. Other thing is about authority positioning, that you're another expert. I'll tell more about it soon. And then the conversion system that I told you is the very most important part. So the authority shift is also not being another healer, another coach, another light worker. Be the owner of your method, of your framework, of your niche. Be the specialist of the problem for your audience. And it changes everything because if you become a category of one or something, there is nobody else like you. You are the specialist of that framework. And that's what moves the needles. It's not just going to random podcasts without a system, but actually going the ones where your ideal customers, clients are listening, and making sure that you have a system how to capture their attention during the show, after the show, and actually even with the host. The host is not also only a business, only a host. It's a business owner first. So also make collaborations, make summits with the host, makes more than just this one interview. I have worked in this field with self-healing advocate homeopath Ananda, with yoga meditation leader Patrick, health coach Kelly, tantric trauma healer Dion, a meditation community leader Toby, a plant medicine healer Nick, and energy healer and a relationship coach Avni. And they all are doing that, what I'm teaching you, to make difference with their podcast tours. So just like little stories, it's like I had this plant medicine healer, Nick, and he was struggling with two businesses he had, but he worked with me 1.5 years. We went to many podcasts in both of his businesses, and he increased sales. He received more invitations to stages, summits, and now he shifted his business to higher level executive coaching because he put together the intuition coaching and then the other marketing business size he had. And he learned all of it with the strategic podcast tour with me. And then other story of a John who is a business coach, and he uses now the interviews as a content in all his LinkedIn, and his clients really get to know him a little bit before than working with him, thanks to our podcast tour. So that's what I do. I've done 200 podcast interviews booked for my clients. We've done thousands of pitches, and we have gone to big global top shows like Entrepreneurs on Fire is top 0.05 show, or Future Ready Leadership top 0.5 show as well. But then there's shows in every, category, top 10 shows, top 5 shows as well. It depends where you are at the moment. How big is your community, and what is your authority in that moment when you start growing? And that difference is not just getting booked, but actually get results from the interviews. So just tell you that what I offer, if you want this in your life, is that I offer this one podcast per month. I offer coaching, the systems, and also mastermind of other podcast guests that I'm worked with. And you can have this with 444 per month or 2,000 for 6 months to work with me, to make your story count and pay it. So message is that podcast interviews are a stage, but stop donating your intellectual labor. Actually shift them from visibility to conversion, to authority and legacy. Because being paid is the real empowerment and the chance to make impact in the world. I'm happy for your questions.
I love what you just shared.